I'm for Animal Crossing. So I actually, after I left the stream last night, I was in such a rush. I actually left my stream recording going. So not the actual stream, but just the recording going. And I added on like an extra hour and a half to the video, so the file size is massive now. Doesn't impact too much. It's pretty easy to trim out that, but annoying. You know what's funny? I was thinking about how like sometimes you join in stream chats and then there's people speaking like various other languages, and the streamer's like speaking only English, and they're just having their own little conversation in another language. Oh, I thought my controller wasn't working for a sec. You have a couple other accounts for other languages? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. At least then that way you know you're like, oh, I'm in this language, I should be doing this one. It's a good way to practice it. It's like when you go to a country, I feel like the best way to learn a language is in combat. The best way to learn a language is to make yourself speak only it. Oh, okay, it's KK today. Speak only it, but also try and be in a location where people only speak it also. So like, yeah. I think a good example is when I was going to Japan and stuff, where it was just like, like there's certain situations here I'm just going to have to speak Japanese, like, which is rough because my Japanese isn't the sharpest. It's enough to get by. I'll forever be envious of people that put in the effort to learn another language. I feel like that's something that they should just have in schools more. Just really try and reinforce learning a second language, and it'd be a second language that you will very likely use. Like, so I understand why we do it, but we have lots of people that learn, like lots of schools that teach Indonesian in Australia, and that's fine. It's good they're learning a second language, but the amount of people that actually will use a second language like as Indonesian is very unlikely, I feel. I don't know if I've really met any Indonesian people since I left high school, to be honest. And some learn German, like that's fine as well, but I don't know how many people are speaking German per se that in their adult life. How about you guys? Is there any languages that are like, this is a mainstay, this is like the language that they teach you in your schools? Hopefully I have some room to chuck this stuff away. Look at these heart crystals. In storage? I actually didn't want to put that in storage. You got rid of Rocket finally? That was the pink one, wasn't it? Where did that crystal go? I really want to get rid of Quilson. Just leave these on the floor. They're kind of cute on the floor, so. Alright, so I'm gonna get through my dailies as fast as I can, and then we can do stuff together if you want. So, as you can see, I have a whole heap of random crap, including the robot hero. So Amy was very, very generous yesterday, giving me stuff. So there's a whole heap of, oh my god, she gave me the, oh look. Gave me the galaxy flooring. Hang on, I'll show you what this looks like. If you didn't catch my stream last night, where can we put this? Really like the look of the down floor, but let's just do this for a second. Actually, it's a bit busy on the floor. The other floor is really, really busy too. Hang on. High school only teaches French, Spanish, and Lumai. Local language from the natives. Huh. Look at this. Check this out. Have you ever seen this? Look how good this is. Oh, it's so amazing. This is probably my favorite Parallax one. I don't know if it really meets my aesthetics, or what I'll use, but oh, look how good it is. Yeah, I feel like French is a good one to learn. If you, especially if like you're gonna do like French, like go to French Canada or something like that. Spanish, Spanish is also good to learn, I reckon, as well. We don't do either. Oh, some people learn French, I guess. I think the only one that a lot of the ones is tech schools is English. Yeah, I get that makes sense. If your native language isn't English, I think English and Mandarin are probably two very good ones to learn. Replaced her with stitches. Do we want a space arcade? How does this look? Does this look? It looks a little weird, doesn't it? It actually has a nice softness to it in a weird way. I think I like that though. I think I like a proper room looking. Spanish, well, what a lot. Yeah. Well, Spanish is. There's a lot of South America talk Spanish. Portuguese as well. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this. I want to use it, but I don't know how to use it. I've already got multiple places that I like my very hard looking floors. It's a very floaty floor. You're taking French next year? Cool. Yeah, so my girlfriend took French, and then when we went to French Canada, she knew a tiny bit, a little bit to help us. But a lot of stuff when we was in English there, so it just made it very easy for us. I don't know how much room I've got. We'll see. I'm fairly sure this is going to be like, nope, at a certain point here. Oh, there's a rice paddy field. A lamp. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me. A little bit groggy this morning. Let me see. What have we got? You see any doubles? Double, who's got the double? You wanna be inactive in chat? That's okay, Rainbow. Fine. I'm just happy if you hang out with me. You're generally pretty active, so if there's moments where you're not, no stress to me. Tried to learn French and you stopped? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to learn French. I don't feel like there would be any need for me to. The only one that I care about really is Japanese. Maybe Korean. Japanese, Korean would probably be the two. If I moved to Europe, I don't know if that would change, but... Alright, so we have Robot Hero now, so we have to figure out what we want to do with Robot Hero. How much money do we have? Good amount. We need to give Rudy some new outfits, because he's always just in sporty outwear now. I like that my distribution of viewers now is, I always look over and it's very colourful in the restream chat. It's like everyone's from a different platform. Japanese is very interesting. Yeah, I don't know, there's something about that language that I just really, really appreciate. Just audibly, like it just sounds really nice to me. Very rhythmic, very patterned, very, like it's kind of tough to learn as an English speaker, but it's not like the hardest one for sure. Remember the last time I visited your island? Yeah. I don't know if I already have that. And we're getting some really nice pieces. I need to reorganize some stuff in my house. Maybe we should re-look at my bedroom. maybe today. Bedroom and that bottom floor, I think. Oh, there's like a winged jacket. I don't know if I've seen that. You've added a whole lot more flowers. Oh, that's good. As one of these things that flowers can become like, oh, it's a hawk jacket. That's cool. Flowers can just become so over the top. Like, it can just take over your island if you're not careful. You know, a couple of the other people's islands I've been to, it's just 90% flowers. Makes it very difficult to just make out like a proper lot. I actually also like the look of grass and snow in this game, so I wouldn't want to put flowers everywhere. You watch Polyglot on YouTube. He speaks 22 languages. Wow. Wow, that's insane. That person is magical. So they do talk about how once you learn like 5 languages or so, like it gets easier every time you learn a new language, but once you get to about like the 5 language stage, that your brain becomes accustomed to being very adaptable for language forms. And yeah. That's just crazy to me. You always do see, there's like, I've seen videos of like, there's a guy, he speaks, I think he speaks Mandarin. He's like, he just looks like he's like a Californian guy sort of thing. And he just rocks up to like Chinese restaurants in like America, because he lives in, apparently he lives in China. He just rocks up to like restaurants and places and he will like order in Mandarin or whatever it might be, and then like they're like, oh, okay, and then he begins to converse with them, and it's like he's very impressive, and they're like, whoa, it's this Westerner has come into our store and just is talking proper Mandarin or Chinese or whichever it is. And it is funny, just the idea that the preconceived notion of you see what someone's nationality is, that it's like, oh, they're not going to have a hope in hell speaking the language, and then just like, yep, nope. That's why it's really funny. There's a sort of a meme that happens for people that are that people that speak Japanese, and it's basically that Japanese people are so unexpected to have any Westerner speak Japanese to them, that if you just speak even broken Japanese, they'll respond with that they're like, oh, your language is, you're very good at it, and it's like they've lived there for years, or like all these things that it's just sort of like, they're like, yep, nope, not particularly that great, but yeah. There's a phrase they use though, it's like I'm trying to think of what the phrase is now. I don't remember. Oh, what? Big old code. There's a lot of JoJo cloths? Oh, okay. Bit of clothes. I've done no customs, like, so many people do customs, and I just don't find the time. I feel like we should do that sometime on stream, but it's a bit awkward because I have to, like, jump in and out on my phone and stuff. It's not, no, I don't want that. It's like so it's, you guys aren't really watching me at that point. See the results of what I'm doing. There's a lot of black flowers here. If you guys want black flowers, I will have a lot of spare, it looks like. I will always have a lot of black spare as I accumulate gold flowers. You got cocoa on your island? Oh, is it on your new island? Nice. poco. You make you go loco. It's always like that. Learn 2 languages together, 80% of the time, and 20% of the other, and then he changes the other. That's a good idea. I think being multilingual is very powerful. I think I remember reading as well. If you're very good at being multilingual, it also helps you. It helps you like learn programming and stuff, which people probably wouldn't be expecting. But yeah. Improve the stream with 25. I'm not doing like a crazy hour count, Rainbow. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe on a day where I know that like I've just got like a heap of time on my hands and I don't have to organize stuff for my streams or anything, then maybe. I know when I was younger, a part of my brain was like, you sort of hear about this all the time, and I assume this happens for multiple other people doing different languages, but so people who learn like Japanese, a lot of them will be like, well, I'll go over to Japan, I'll become a teacher with the expectancy that they'll eventually get a real job, but their Japanese will get strong enough. But 9 times out of 10 that doesn't happen. You just become a teacher. You either get stuck being a teacher in a place like that, or yeah, you either get stuck being a teacher, or you just decide to come back home because it's just so difficult to find work, especially with how their visas and stuff work as well. But I don't know. I know quite a few friends that actually have had that. I've seen streamers and stuff that do that, but a lot of people I feel like that learn languages do have this expectation that they've learnt the language, that they will then proceed to... Does it look big enough? A little bit bigger? Then proceed to, I guess... Is that probably good? I think that's good. They learn the language and then they proceed to want to try and get a job in a country that speaks that language. Specifically, a lot of the time they want to be like translators and stuff. Like there's so many people I've heard of where it's like they want to be a localizer for video games or something. And it's like, dude, do you know, or they're like, oh, they want to go work in like, say, like video games in Japan. It's like, that's not happening. You really need to temper your expectations. Oh, you can actually... Oh, I think I've just noticed something. You can actually reduce down the size of the snowball by dragging it across the... Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. You can drag it across the... Yeah, look at that. I've never noticed that before. Dragging it across the path actually reduces its size. It's actually handy to know. So now if I make it too big, I can just drag it across the ground. Alright, well, we'll just drive it around here. Make it as big as we can and then I'll reduce it. We need to learn a big amount of exposure to language. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's still crazy to me, just the amount of people that I remember in high school where they just, as soon as they could drop learning a language, they would. And it's like, I really enjoyed learning language in high school. Like, I mean, I wasn't the best at it. I was decent. I remember my Indonesian teacher really wanted me to take it into final years, but like, it's might reduce this down. How about that? A little bit more. How's that? Too big again? I think it's too big again. Ah! Alright, I think I have to reduce down. Once I figure out the size, I think I should be alright, but it's something I just am missing. But yeah, in high school, my teacher wanted me to continue it and I didn't. But it was mostly because it was that thing of like, I didn't really have a need to learn it. But if it was like, if I was learning Japanese, I totally would have stuck at it. Like I learned all of my Japanese during university. And it was only as a side thing. It wasn't like a main thing because I was studying IT. But it's Nightmare Clown music. I feel like I've played a lot of Animal Crossing over the past, like, oh, that's planted in the wrong place. I've played a lot of Animal Crossing in the past few days just because of the fact that, well, yesterday I did that really big stream of it. Wow, look at all those blue ones that grew. I didn't even water them, I don't think. But yeah, oh, what the heck? Get out of here, you silly red. Yeah, I feel like I've played a lot of this, but probably nowhere near as much as I did during the initial Animal Crossing stream stuff, where I was playing it like almost daily. It was pretty bad. Takes a lot out of you playing this game sometimes. Oh, that's a really nice shot of those flowers. Look at that. I like that. Not very often you get something so close to the camera. It really highlights just how good the texture work is in this game. It's just so good. In high school you focus more with grammar, but at home you need to study at home. Yeah, it's very different. I think it's one of those things that oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think it's just you need to practice conversational. I think it's so bad that like a lot of people get to a certain stage and it's like you don't learn language in a vacuum. You learn language talking it. So you should be attempting to speak it, like with friends, family, like try and find someone that you feel comfortable talking to that speaks the language. And yeah, so that said, you have to be careful because there's a thing that I remember my music teacher taught me, which I kind of hold to even now for just anything and everything. Practicing's fine. You're allowed to make mistakes. But if you practice the form incorrectly, you are making repetitious patterns in your mind, and you will make that a habit, and it'll be much harder to remove that habit than it will be to learn the correct form. So it's best to learn it the correct way the first time around. So with language, it's definitely one of those things that, like, if you can try and concentrate on figuring out what isn't important to that language to make sure you know, yeah. Do you know what's funny is I just thought back. There's a compilation on YouTube of a Nichi Sanji streamer. He's like, he basically looks like a salaryman. He's really good, Yasuhiro, and he's a very funny guy. I think he's one of the best ones to be paired with someone, in my opinion. But because he can just talk to anyone, and what's great about him is there's like compilations where he'll just go into old man mode and just offer advice. And I feel like I do that sometimes where I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna tell you guys stuff. I'm gonna be not necessarily correct, but you know, I'm gonna tell you anyway. And you're all like, shut up, just shut up, shut up. I don't really like those flowers there. I might have to change them. 'Cause I don't know what half the bushes look like. He breathes. I must exercise restraint. Question: does lilies of the valley actually grow during the winter? I assume they must. My town still must be a 5-star. Let's go talk, because this is getting crazy. The fact that I haven't seen a new lily of the valley in so long. Maybe I just don't have any spaces that is valid for it to grow anymore. But that can't be right. It is. Need to talk. Did you know she is a belle? That blew my mind when I learned that her head is just a little bag of money. And her name's Isabel. Oh, we still have a 5-star island. It must be just how my island layout is, that nothing can grow. So do you know what that means we should do? I am going to actually move our lilies of the valley, because I think that might be the problem. I think they're in the locations that they can grow, and I don't think that's very helpful. Though I think they're meant to be able to grow anywhere, like on cliff sides and everything. Oh. KK, you're playing very close to the entrance there, my friend. Buddy old pal, mate, buddy old pal. Buddy, what am I trying to sing? Any old iron? Any old iron? Yeah, I think maybe what we need to do is move these. As much as I like them being here a lot, I think they might actually be preventing other ones from growing. Or the bamboo there is doing that. I don't know. What's going on? I just want to dig here. What's... There's an impervious plant. What? Alright. My inventory's full anyway. Let's go empty our inventory, because this is getting silly. Did we have any... Hang on. I'm a scatterbrain this morning. And most mornings. Almost every morning. Alright, yeah, so we don't need any more black flowers at all, so... We could go put these black flowers somewhere, and that way people, if they need them, they can have them. Where's a good place to put the black flowers? Along here? I feel like we should plant more bushes, so I've got more bushes just around. How can we put these black flowers? Oh, I know. I got an idea. You know where black flowers can go? They can go to the dead zone on the island. Literally, I'd never come here. It's like the most useless place on my island. I don't know what to do with it, so this will be just the black flower zone. So if you guys want black flowers, let me know. Otherwise I might just sell these bad boys at some point. Should we get a new costume today? Oh, that was another thing we wanted to do. There's always so much stuff to do in this game. I wanted to replace some of my costume pieces and maybe even make a new costume. What do you guys think? Oh, a spare amber. Oh, I kind of actually really want that. Alright. What do we got? We have an amber, which I want a spare of. I really like that. Skull of something. Yeah. Maybe we'll just chuck them in. And pull out ones that we don't care about. Dun 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 dun. Nope, wrong thing. So we're just running out of inventory space continuously. What do you guys think? Maybe should I start selling gold flowers? Should I start selling my pansies and stuff? I don't need these. It's just I've just been hoarding stuff. Maybe I should sell a. Maybe I should only have one of each of these. What do you guys think? What should I get rid of? I don't really need a second lot of cedar saplings. I can always just get them. Maybe we'll sell one of each of these. I can actually plant some of these as well. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, I grabbed so much holly because I was just so obsessed with all the holly. You got barreled of thinking moving out. Oh, is that the one with the creepy mustache thing? Hate that guy. Hate that guy. Wanna know how I got these scars? It was in a shipping accident. Back in 19-2. I was manning myself on the dock. And Jerry came up and asked me, "You wanna move this box for me?" Well, you see, I couldn't because I had an onion on my belt. As was the style at the time. Alright, check all these in. Try and keep one of each of these. What's this? Oh, it's the Hawk jacket. Let's move that. So, you remember how I was talking about like not wanting to use these? At the end of the last stream, Amy was kind enough to give me all the DIYs. So I have all the crazy DIYs now. So if you guys ever need gold items, let me know. Alright. Even though it's so cold, I opened the window for my cat so she can sit and look out. Oh no, I've been bent. Am I constantly going to be bent now? I think we are. That's alright. Yeah. Sometimes it needs just a reset. Just let's reset myself. Go. Sometimes it just doesn't know what to do. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I can have the gold items, so I could actually just get rid of all my extra ones. Just make with gold stuff. Maybe we should do that. We put all the fossils in? We did. Alright, let's have a look see at what spare fossils we have. Oh no, now I've got like weird face going on. Hang on. What have I done? I know what I did. I calibrated looking to the left or looking to the right. Yep. Alright. Blip, 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 blip. Alright, let's look at doubles again. The ones we'll sell. If I was a smart person, I'd just memorize my entire list, but I have the memory of like a goldfish. Very, very short. You guys see any doubles? We can make so many dinos. Make very silly looking dinos too. We have lots of bushes, so maybe we should put the bushes somewhere. Oh, we've got the robot hero to do as well. So much to do. So much to do, so much to see. Have you guys ever heard of the egg-like genre? What are you doing? So, funny thing. They talk about cats hating, like, if you want to keep them out of areas and you want to set up like little perimeters and stuff, to make them not want to go interact with stuff, they suggest spraying things with vinegar, and it's meant to be a good deterrent for a lot of animals, and particular cats. My cat loves vinegar. She loves like salt and vinegar chips. She loves like vinegar, like just put on like various other things. I've got like a balsamic vinegar chips there, and or a packet that was finished, and just fascinated by it. How's the weather there? Very cold. Very cold today. It was very windy and rainy yesterday. You don't put your head in my drink. And you can't drink my water. It's not very often she climbs on my desk, but she's feeling a bit adventurous today. There's like times where it's like it'd be good if I had a cam for you guys to see, but don't push everything over. Alright. Where were we? Plants. I know a few places I want to plant bushes. Again, like, maybe we should replace these, because I don't like these. These look like flowers that have, like, Cheerios in the middle. Like, they're just little... They just look weird. They're also weird colored. Like, they're not, like, very striking flower colors, especially against the bush. I don't know if that's how they look in real life, but I'm not a fan of that. Fortunately, we will be able to move them because they're fully grown. So, what we will do is we might grab some stuff. How much space? We have a decent amount of space. Let's work on moving these. You saw a picture over on of Evie, yeah. Yes, I'm very fond of her. I felt like it was funny because it was like, I was looking at sort of social media sort of stuff, and I was like, man, I can actually post stuff to things like Instagram. Oh, okay. Well, do I have anything? And I'm like, I was trying to think about, and I have a few things like I put pictures. So I won't ever put pictures of me up, I don't think. But it's funny because I was like, oh, I can share pictures of Evie. I know I can't just inundate my friends with millions of pictures of my cat, but you guys, I can. So, very likely I'll post lots of pictures of her. Where are we gonna put these? I don't even know where to put them. They're kind of ugly. And that'll do. I might do some more on the other side. I have no idea what half of these plants are, so... Do you guys have a holly pipettes, or...? There's a channel I follow on YouTube. It's basically a rescue cat group. They're called Flat Brush Cats. I think they're from Chicago. And places in the city, and it's like... It's so hard because you always see, like, I still just can't fathom people buying, like, kittens and things. Like, there's so many rescues out there. Like, I don't know how you justify yourself to buy a cat or something. But, yeah, it's one of those things that's like, I know a lot of people that have ended up with cats because, like, they know people that have farms and things. Oh, poo. And they've got, like, farm cats and stuff like that, and then the cats have had kittens and things. And not saying that that's a good way for cats to come into the world, but it's a way that they sometimes do. But, yeah. These are all yellow. Didn't really go according to plan. Wasn't expecting to be picking up only one color here. What are you? No, hibiscus? Azalea. I like the azaleas. What does the hibiscus look like? Is this a hibiscus? You one? Are you my mom? Yeah, these are reds. So let's replace these and grab some reds. So we'll grab every second one. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have to make more anyway. I have 3 of each. That's a good start. There's a YouTube channel called Dodo. And they post short videos on animals in general. Okay. They're called Dodo just to represent something about extinction. Is it more like a... How do I phrase this? Is it more narrative, or is it more like you just... Is it those silent sort of videos where it's like it's just animals doing stuff? Oh, my cat's got zoomies now. What do you mean there's no area? What are you doing? What do you mean? I'm literally looking at it. We have... So, where's my hibiscuses? Hibiscus. Hibiscus. How you doing, Biscus? Oh, what was the last one I just planted? This was a... yellow, so we need red. Red. They have more than 7 million subs. Okay. .5. Sometimes my brain just sees and it just rounds up. Jeez. I mean, that's the thing. If you ever want to talk about old internet versus new internet, one thing that stays consistent: memes and cat videos, or animal videos. Like, no wonder we enslaved animals and turned them into pets. Hey, greater than you. That's a very, how do I phrase? Superfluous? I wouldn't say superfluous, that's not correct. Boastful. Username. You ever have those moments where you say a word and you're like, is that what it means? I can't remember if that's what it means. Am I saying the right thing? I do that sometimes. Catch myself out. How do we want to do this? In general, the video is about animals with stories with humans. Don't know how to explain it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the big thing always. It's like there's like humans in New York and stuff like that, and I know my girlfriend's super into that. And there's ones of similar nature, but they're like with animals, and yeah. I think it's one of those things that it's like it's kind of the human story at the same time, where people just they want to hear about both sides of it. The problem is I always go into like bush mode where I'm like, oh, I just want to put bushes everywhere. How about we just put bushes everywhere? And it's like, no, I have to hold back. I do know one space I do want to put bushes again, because I stopped. I kind of wish it was here, but the problem is this line of flowers kind of. I mean, the line of the beach with the sand. Oh, there goes my shovel. Oh, do you know what time it is, guys? It's time to use a golden shovel. Whoa! Oh, hello. Didn't even notice this before. Ah, run away! Some hippie gorilla with a donut. Alright, let's see. Here's my storage. There's another YouTube channel called Car Advice. It's Australian. I have no idea. I'm not a car person. I'm a anti-car person, if anything. But yeah, I would have no idea about that. I feel like if you want to talk cars in a place that is obsessed with them, Australia is pretty much that. It is really funny because I feel like there's a lot of areas in Australia that I think has a pretty kindred spirit with the south of America, or sort of the the working class of America. It's yeah. A lot of people like their cars here. A lot of people really like their cars here. Car goes vroom. I hear where I live, there's lots of people that like do like burnouts, and like you hear people drag race through the streets around here. We have like a notable hoon problem, as we call it, and because they hoon along. But hey baby, how you doing? It's funny because I don't know really any car people these days. People just have cars. It's not like people know their cars. I wouldn't say drifting, no. I would say that they just go as fast as they can in the middle of the night in the streets. There is actually like a car rally place that I'm aware of near here. I remember I used to... I'm doing alright. Oh, thanks, baby. Having a quiet Animal Crossing morning. I remember when I was in uni, there was a place that we used to go play pool at regularly. Used to play a lot of pool in uni for some reason. Both in TAFE and uni, I ended up doing that a lot. But there was a place we used to go, and there's this massive car park, and so if you pretty much almost every night I can think of that whenever went, there's this like gang of like people that hoon through the streets, and that's where they would meet up. They would go meet up in this car park, and it was just always the funniest thing to me. It just seemed like something out of like this American movie. But that's some people's lives. That's how they want to live their lives. What do you think? Should I replace these blue roses? I put these blue roses here, but I kind of want bushes here. I kind of like the idea of bushes, and then just having entrances, because I don't need an end to this from every direction. Should we put some bushes? I don't know. Let's push bushes. What do we want? We got holly. That's good because that grows during winter. I may as well do the holly because that'll grow during winter. I don't know. I kind of want various ones. What do you look like? My favorite leaf type, I think, are these ones. See these ones here? Where's another hydrangea? Pink. Blue and pink. Big June bug out your window? What are June bugs? I feel like I remember someone talking about June bugs not that long back. I don't remember what they are now. Are they stink bugs? June bug. Oh, it's these boys. It's the roly-poly boys. Actually reminds me of a thing. Can I say happy birthday to Static? I don't know who Static is, but happy birthday, Static. You silly goose. Oops, I need my shovel out. Yeah, so it's a really good video of Kurone from HoloLive, and she's learning English, and she's trying to figure out how to say, I think it's June bug. I think she's talking about June bugs, and she's just roly pill boys, like pill boys, roly boys. Just keeps repeating herself over and over. No one knows what she's talking about, and then she starts using Disney characters as an example, and it's like stink bugs, and she's like just couldn't figure out what she wanted to say. They get stuck in your hair. Oh, this is the little small boys. Alright, those extra bushes are good. I want to put bushes here. Oh, Thanks for the follow, Jojo Skyblock. How you doing, man? You know, I think Kate started putting stuff here, so maybe I'll do that too. I think it's holly bushes, so maybe I put them there and I just don't remember. Let's just do this. Maybe this is a good place to put weird beach flowers also. I don't actually like the look of beach flowers. Like they just kind of, it's not natural. Not natural, I tell you. One more. I still I'm not happy with here. Don't know what to do about this area here. Because I just want to make a fence line all the way down, but with how the beach is, it kind of just sucks. You know what? We should renovate this. I think that's what I should do. By the way, you guys let me know if you want to do anything on. You want me to come to your island or open up my island? I'm just sort of doing this today. I'm not really too phased with what I'm doing. Because yeah, probably later today. So unlike yesterday, I'll do. Yesterday I did Animal Crossing. Today it'll be probably Animal Crossing Monster Hunter later in the day. So Animal Crossing, Wonderful 101, and then Monster Hunter, I think is what we'll do. You got bow on your first try? Nice. Bow is a deer? Question mark? Deer. Seriously, sometimes I just say stuff and I annoy myself, and I just wonder how I don't annoy you guys. I bury it again. We need to do something about this bush situation. I also want to do alternating flowers here, so maybe with the blue roses we're picking up, maybe we could do that. So there's a black rose. What am I gonna do? Guys, what are we doing? You know what we're gonna do? First of all, I'm gonna put this here so I stop forgetting about him, and then people can just enjoy this mech boy. He guards the freeways for now. Oh, it's the red one too. So dang cool. I can't wait to use them at night. So this was a gift from Amy Rose, who attends the stream. So good. Have you ever seen anything exquisite on my island? It's probably either from Armin or Amy. These two give me a lot of stuff. Alright, back to whatever we were doing here. What were we doing? Put on a construction hat, that's what we're doing. Are you doing? You doing construction? Is it weird to you guys that Arnie now in politics? I find it very weird. Move this up. Nothing that he can't be a politician, it's just a bit weird. I don't know if I've got more of this country fence around, but maybe I'll go grab some. Just to do this. Because I was debating about doing this for a while, and then I was like, eh. So, my plan is this. So, alternating gardens. So, garden out, garden in. Garden out, garden in. Garden out, Garden in. No, don't do that. Bad me. First things first, let's get rid of some of these. I'll plant these here, so then I got some inventory space. Alright, good. Now, let's dig this up. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking. What am I doing? What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? First things first. Actually no. First thing first is this. Just make everyone have windflower beds. I don't know how I ended up with so many blue windflowers. I don't actually remember. I think they just would. I think I planted them here and they just grew out of control. I think that's what happened. Anyway, we have some blue roses that we've picked up, so I want to go do alternating blue roses here. Hey Genki, are you streaming right now? Oh cool. I'll send Genki, I've been trying to start doing raids post me streaming. So if you're still streaming and I'm finishing up at like 12:30 for lunch, I'll send people through. Trying to make it a habit. I think it's a good habit. I don't know if is Armin actually here today? I haven't seen Armin today. If he's here, he's lurking. See, this is the problem with like the rain. The rain causes flowers to grow in odd places. Oh, hello. Balloon friend. I like Balloon Friend. As much as I don't really like these being uneven, I think I kind of have to here. That actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, that'll do. That's fine. I really like the blue roses. Frog cap. I need that. I have so many red roses. I went a little insane collecting red roses, and now I'm paying the price. Let's run down here. Blue here. Here. Blue here. Bang bang. Alright. Bang bang. you reckon people still remember Skrillex? I really like Skrillex's music. No diss on the dude, but one of those things. I feel like it's we're kind of, people have forgotten that there was a stage where just dubstep was crazy big. We do it either side of the fence. I don't know. We'll play with this. We'll see how it looks. Gotta pick that up. This down. Go. Just a sink there. Gonna be blocked by the fence, but that's okay. I feel like I should sell. You've never listened to him before? I think it's now one of those things where it's like, this is stuff from like 8 years ago or something. I don't know. Probably not that long. Or it might be that long actually. But it's like, yeah. Let's see if we have any country fences. I got some country fence right here for you. Homegrown country fence. So delicious. So tasty. So tasty. Oh, we do have some. When I start playing Monster Hunter on stream, and you guys who haven't experienced it, gotta be subjected to a lot of stuff. And it's not my fault. Well, I don't think I can ever claim that. It would always be my fault. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. You need to do it. Plant this blue rose because I don't have anything else. We can stay there. So the plan is to pick these up. I know I just did this yesterday, but what's my favorite item in Animal Crossing? No. Yeah, that's something I've ever thought about before. Why'd that do that? No, I really don't. Stump me with a tough question, Alex. Why does it keep... Why, it's because it's planning under me. I don't know what I'm doing. It's certainly not planting flowers, that's for damn sure. So frustrating sometimes. Star Rod's pretty good. Might be the Star Rod, just because you can have as many costumes as you want. In this game, at least. Does the worker's hat count? I don't know if that really counts. The terraforming shovel. I don't think I would necessarily have a favorite. Maybe having a gap in the fence here. I'm not so sure. put the fence down and then I'll decide, I think, maybe. What is the coolest thing in this game? Probably, I mean, the terraforming, I guess. I don't know. I think it's a hard question because it's like, I played so many Animal Crossings. And each of them are very different. And this one's like, did I put it? How about this? I want to see what this looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Each of them have like various different things that's like that make them really cool. But I actually think that I think this is what this Animal Crossing stands out for, and it is good at it. I think the terraforming tool, as much as like it's a pain in the ass at times. There's a mech man. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. It's very, 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 very good. Very much does something that the previous Animal Crossing never brought to the table. What are you doing, Dells? Having a sandwich? I think the biggest problem, I would say, is like, just I feel like I don't interact with the NPCs as much, just because I'm always doing this stuff now. It's like, it's a weird case of like, you know when, so, it's like when you play The Sims. I haven't done that in a very long time, but when you play The Sims, sometimes you have this situation where you just find yourself making a house, making a family, making all the things, and then you stop playing, because that's the thing you've done. Like, that's it. I've used up my time doing this, and I'm kind of bored with it now. I'm not going to do it. And I feel like this game has a bit of that now, whereas Animal Crossing never really used to have that, where you used to have lots of things to do, but you would always have an X amount of stuff you would do in a day. But now it's a situation where you could just keep playing it forever. Like, it's easy to not run out of things to do. You can be eternally creative, you can be like very do it like dailies, you can go trade, you can sell, you can do like, you can be like a hoarder, you can collect every one of the items, all the flowers. Like, it's there's just so much to do in this game now that it's like a bit daunting at times, and you just sort of have to like chill out and be just like, okay, I'm gonna stop here because otherwise I'll just be playing this game forever. Maybe we should get rid of the fence there. I like the fence there though. Maybe we should alternate fences and bushes. How about that? That might make that look a little bit better. So a bit of fence, bit of bush. Bit of fence, bit of bush. You guys like a bit of bush? How do we want to do this? Oh, I picked up the weed. I didn't want to pick up the weed. Guys, I don't need weed. I like the idea of having like a little gate, a little walk-through bit here. No one else is, just there, I think. I know I'm obsessed with putting bushes down. I know. But I like bushes. I think they're just really, really aesthetic. That's why it's funny, I've talked about this before a couple of times, where it's like, I just really like having, on the island, I really, really enjoy just having a bit of greenery, and it's nice to go to people's islands they're sort of starting up and everything, and you get to experience that sort of thing. Like, you get to go to a place that, isn't just covered in items. Like, there's just a bit of greenery to enjoy. I think that will do. And a bit here too, I think. No, I don't like that little flower there, so let's get rid of this boy. Let's plant here. I'm just trying to make everyone's little house set up a little bit different each. Don't actually know which one I was up to. If they have to fix that, I'll fix that later. How's that? Is that a bit better? I don't know if they grow during winter. I hope they grow during winter. I didn't even think about that. I assume they do. It'd be weird if they didn't. I kind of dislike these multi-typed plant situation. Let's go to storage. We have to put stuff away. You're asking me all the questions today, Alex. Who do you think is the coolest character in the game? Red. I like Red a lot. Red means a lot for like the lore of the universe. He is just he's a very different character to everyone else. He provides a unique service. I think he's just a really good character. I've actually ended up with more fencing than getting rid of fencing, ironically, yeah. That reminds me, we do need to go make Red's area a bit prettier at some point. Haven't really done. We'll just sort of slap stuff down and be like, yeah, I'll do. Gee, you'd be right. It wasn't right. It really wasn't. And then the children cried. Bad day. You'd be alright, mate. Just bung a thing in the oven. Put a cap on it. There's a weird like thing that one of our prime ministers like used to say, and people now like make remarks about it. It's a weird colloquialized phrase in Australia that I hadn't really heard of until he was prime minister. Is yes, we get a sauce bottle. It's like, who says that and why? Who's saying that? A hidden black flower in there. I didn't think I could. Alright. Man, you really are full of questions today, Alex. But I like cooking. I very much like cooking. As a part of my Instagram, will probably be me making meals and stuff. So I don't think I'm very Instagram worthy for like a lot of meals I make. They taste amazing. I don't think they present very well. A very good home chef. Let's do this. I know I've got flowers everywhere. I know it's like all this stuff, but I think they just do a very good decoration. Love to see. I mean, I've got some planned. I just have to put them up at some point. That'd be better. Again, I still want to move this bridge. Should we move this bridge? Should I start the very long, arduous process of removing this damn thing, moving the thing over there? Like, you can't have a bridge that close to a bridge, I don't think, so. I also really like the bridge immediately next to the waterfall. I kind of really like that aesthetic. The Maybe we can move the waterfall slightly to the right. I don't know. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's start this process. I keep talking about it and it's annoyed me enough that I think I'm going to do it. And I'm not really using money or crafting anything right now. So what are we removing? We're going to remove the bridge first. The bridge is probably easier to remove first, so. And that's the lineup comes from the bridge anyway, so. Hey Nook. Nook. Hey Nook. 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 Hey Nook. Nook. What should I do? That's not what I wanted to say, actually. I wanted to talk infrastructure. I drive my friends insane whenever we do stuff, and it's like, I'll just spam through, like, dialogue. I'll miss so much stuff. Like, I'm a fast reader, but I'm not that fast of a reader. Bye-bye, expensive bridge. Oh, that stupid dialogue option. It actually reverses which is the yes and which is the no on that one, so. Bridges and inclines. Demolish. Demolish, demolish. What was end bridge? Let's go put a replacement jumping thing so that way I can get across. I don't have to use a stick. That's when you know you've made it in Animal Crossing. When you've got enough crap around that like enough terraforming done that you don't have to ever use the stick or the ladder. That said, some people really still like using it. Hey Charlie, how you doing, man? Let's get rid of that, and then that. Not there. Go back. Now, can I hop across? Yes, perfect. Alright. No, it's not centered, but it's only temporary. We could make it a little bit wider. That. So yeah, so we'll remove this, remove that there. What we might actually do in preparation is dig into this wall. I know it's ugly, but that'll do. So, plan is... Nah. How's that? So, we'll remove this. Place that there. Saving myself a bit of time. Everyone's gonna be like, why is there a circle here? Maybe we should remove the path now as well. Going to disappear. I hope I don't have to pick up that silo. I think I'm gonna have to. Alright. You got all? That good? Okay. So, I actually will need to make this a little bit wider on this side. talked about this before, but these little things like this is when you feel like you really are like playing Minecraft. Need to do that. Fine. So yeah, we'll move that one to the right. I feel like we need to do something here. Once we put that in, I feel like we'll need to do something here. Don't know what. You know what to do? I don't know what to do. Maybe we can make this person have a little backyard. I don't know. Think about it. That'll be a later me thing. How do we feel about this lighthouse? Now that I've done this, does this? What do we think? You can't put bushes on the beach. I don't know if I've tried this. What? Yeah. All right. Give me. Let's go grab a fully grown bush. I'm gonna try something. I have a weird feeling this is gonna work. Okay, no, it can't. Okay, good. For a second there, I was like, are we gonna be able to plant bushes on the beach? Where I wanted it there. You guys all psyched for the weekend? And relax. I feel like a lot of places are still in lockdown, so like the idea that people still are very limited on their weekends. You're thinking you wish that it would work? Yeah, I know. I kind of felt like it would. I thought it'd be like the flowers. It's not. It's fine. Japanese viewing platform up here. I feel like I should put some bushes along the edge of this cliffside, because no one climbs up in anyway. Remove this stuff here, add bushes up the top. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, let's do that. As much as I like these things here, I think I like the idea better of it looking more like a bushed area. No, I know I'm kind of just using up these bushes just because, but again, can't stress to you how much I like the bushes. Maybe that's just like that. Oh. Thanks for the host, Flair. Really appreciate it. How you doing today? You're taken by surprise sometimes when people host me. Armin's hosted me too. You doing good? Oh, that's good to hear. How's your day been? Very relaxing? It's actually, I actually don't mind starting the day with Animal Crossing. It's actually, I'm starting to like this. I think it's just a really a chill way to do the start of the day for me. Quite busy for you, actually? Oh, okay. Busy in what way, I may ask? I always feel funny asking viewers stuff sometimes, because it's like, some people are like a little bit more private about their lives, and like, I'm pretty private sometimes, but then like other times it's like, I'm comfortable about telling you stuff, so Yeah. I actually like the chopped bamboo look on either side now. Unfortunately, the colors, now the colors all wonky because this is a, see, it's like a sort of aqua bluey sort of color, and then the natural bamboo color is this bright green. It just kind of looks odd sometimes. You're never private. Been all over the tri-state. Traveling. What is the tri-state? This is as a non-American thing. I don't know what that necessarily means. Assume it's an American thing. I feel like I've heard that phrase before. I feel like I want to do something with this rock. I love this rock, but he's just not quite right, is he? That? Either. Kind of like it. I want it kind of obscured. Like that. That's a bit better. Oh, that's nice. Now that there's shadows on it, I think. Maybe that's a bit better. Hmm. 943. Debate. Tri-state is an area that involves 3 states. Oh, okay. I guess you could, well, you could do that in Australia in only one location, really. Otherwise, you'd have a very, very long journey. Very likely in a plane. Pretty much, you can only do that between New South Wales, Victoria, and Canberra. And 44, where you are? Oh, cool. So late. You guys are just so late. You know what I've done? I've done something now. I want to change something. I think I can fix this. Do we want to make it round? Do we think make it round around the rock? Yeah. Alright, well let's go do that to the other ones, because the other ones don't really have that. I've done a lot of little tidy up things today. This feels like I haven't done my art streams in a while, but this kind of feels like art streams where I'm just sort of not twiddling my thumbs per se, but like I'm doing lots of little cleanup details, which I haven't done on my island for a while. Cincinnati, northern Kentucky, southwestern Indiana, and I know so little about American geography that just goes so over my head. Like, I know the names of those places, but I have no idea. Southeastern Indiana. Is there a big difference? I assume that you mean as in literally, because otherwise geography, that's a long journey. How big are some of those states, though? How long does it take to drive across state in those locations? Where did my slingshot go? I saw a balloon. Did you guys see it? I can see the shadow of it. I don't know where he is. There he is. I don't know if I can get it. It's sort of in a shitty location. This is the problem with balloons. Sometimes they can be really, really crap. I don't know. Guys, I had a thought. See my thought in a second. You know, I think that everything can be solved with bushes. Red Camilla, pink, orange. Red Camillas, maybe. No, why game? Why you gotta do this to me, game? I know that you plant underneath, but it's just, holy heck. What we might do is we'll do this. I'm actually thinking, I don't know if it will work. Ah, I just did the same thing. Oh, wait. Right. Okay, I've planted that in the wrong spot. Trying to hide the bottom of the stand. what I'm trying to do here. And now we've got a spec nursery in my inventory. Fine. Go. I guess we'll go find somewhere to plant this this poor soul. There we go. Oh, we haven't got any bushes here. We should plant some bushes here. That's a big butterfly. It's a big ass boy. Ooh, I don't know if I really like these here, but we'll see. Maybe I'll bend this out here. Do this. That. Kind of don't like that. No. Ah, poof. I literally just fixed this problem, then I put it back to how it was. Kind of pointy. I want it to be pointy. I'm not gonna win, am I? I don't like it. I don't like it. Falling asleep to the sound of the water. Sorry. Fortunately, I've tried to fix this thing right here. Want that not to be pointy. Can I not make it not pointy because of the width of it? That'll do. Whatever. That'll do. It's gonna annoy me either way, I think. It actually really annoys me. I'll just not think about it. Let's just not think about it for a while. If it continues to annoy me later, then I'll try and adjust it. Sometimes the bends in this game are just a little irritating. Yeah, I think I've talked about it on before on stream, but I'm a white noise type of person. I really like the sound of like static and things, and like my favorite is like the sound of like a washing machine or a dryer like two doors over, like two rooms over. You can just hear it going. It's very comforting, particularly dryers. Yeah, man. There goes terraforming. Alright, I'm getting there. I'm readjusting little bits and pieces here and there. I think Genki was looking for you earlier? Unsure. Still don't know what to do about these rock areas. They're so bland. I just feel like there's nothing I want to do with them. There's a lot of I've seen a lot of things where people have made like outdoor onsens similar to up here, but they did it on the rocks and stuff. I get that. I don't really like it. It's Juneteenth here. How am I? I'm good. I don't know what's Juneteenth. What the heck does that mean? I saw that trending on Twitter. I have no idea what that is. Is this a new like young person's term? Whoa. Whoa. Flair was prepping a big wall of text. But hang on, what's this? Hang on, we'll set up a robot and I'll read this. You live in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is next to Newport. You live in Kentucky, which is separated by a river. India has the closest border to Ohio and Indiana. It's pretty much a tri-state like. Commute is like this. About roughly 15 to 20 minutes depending on the traffic. Oh, that's not too bad. But I'll put it this way. Like, there's basically, in the state I am, there's like a triangle of major cities to drive between, and they're about an hour apart. And that's just no, like, traffic's, it's only traffic when you get close to Melbourne. Really. I'll look it up with Google. I like you suggested Bing, then Google. You know how like slavery ended in 1865? I guess I don't unfortunately know American history. Yes, I do know of that. There's a Wikipedia page. Oh, okay, let's Google it. Tri-state. Oh, when you said it's called the tri-state area, it is the only place that's called the tri-state area. Oh no, it's not. I'm totally wrong. There's multiple. I gotta say, when I clicked the wiki page, it talked about the one you were talking about. Cincinnati metropolitan area. Metropolis? This is cool from an aerial view. Or is the river really brown? Why is the river so brown? Reminds you of the Power Ranger robot? I think he's kind of meant to be like, he's kind of a bit of everything. He's kind of a Gundam, he's kind of a Transformer, he's kind of a Sentai warrior. You guys are giving me a lot of American information today. Edumacation. Juneteenth is referring to the official date that Texas, final state to end slavery. It was 2 years after Abraham Lincoln passed. There you go. You learned something today. The likelihood of me returning it and retaining any of this information, though, I don't know about that. I'm like a sieve sometimes, where I just get taught something. I'm like, I'll remember like maybe a third of the fact. You know, there's a thing called a tri-state, place where like Godzilla turned up and blew up a section, and now it's like there's 3 parts to it. That's right? Did I build the robot? No, I didn't build the robot actually. That was a gift from Amy. She was giving me a whole heap of things. Oh, Armin, check this out. Amy really wanted to come to my village, and then gave me all these. Hang on, where are they? So, if we ever need golden tools, we're covered. And she refuses to take gifts back, so, you know, I don't know how to give her stuff. But now we can craft this. So yeah, if people want to come to my island, I'm willing to build gold tools. The robot is those combined though. Yeah, its requirements are ridiculous. It's the golden part. It's the golden armor. The electronics from Belva, and some other stuff. Yeah. You saw the gold balloon and held the golden slingshot, but you didn't have your slingshot. Oh, what happens if you miss it? I'm assuming it'll just respawn at a certain point. I've just realized there's something I gotta do. Yeah, we got a lot of flowers. We have to get rid of a lot of these junky flowers. What am I carrying? Stone stool, flat guard. Oh, it's all these things. I moved these. Alright, let's deal with these items. Figure out where I want to place these, and then we will go to Harvey's Island, because I haven't actually done that today. Spawn in again, but it was the first time you saw it. Okay. That makes sense. I'd be worried if it didn't spawn in again. Where do we want it? Kinda... You know what's annoying? That the cherry blossoms take so much space. Right, don't do that. I push it from this side. It's like a funny shape, so I can't push it properly. Does this always happen in Animal Crossing? I actually don't like that lantern there. I kind of want to put a paper lantern here. I don't want to move it back a bit. There we go. Bamboo lamp either side. Where are we? Little entrance. Stone stool. I still don't know what to do with the stone stool. I'll be talking in third person. I mean... Good. Rainbow was here earlier. I don't know. I think she was doing something, so... Oops. What do we do with the flat garden rock? This one's the one that I've had a little trouble figuring out what I want to do with it. It just takes up a little bit of space. Should we put it? I want to give it some space to breathe, but it's like it's very large. If I put it here, is it too big here? I think that's okay. I don't know if I'm completely sold on that, but... I feel like you could get a pretty good rocky terrain going. I did that. Like if you had lots of those rocks, like I think you could get actually a decent, like looking sort of terrain maybe, but... If you've ever made anything in like a video game or anything like that, you'd be surprised at how much, like, when you make environments, it's a lot of just weirdly mix and matching things, where you just sort of like, You take a rock, you put a rock in a rock. You rotate the rock a certain amount of degrees, put another rock down, put a rock. Then do another rock, and then take another rock. And just constantly tessellate it and translate it just ever so slightly so it doesn't look like it's the same rock a million billion times. But it actually is. Shouldn't that just be a natural thing, Armin? It's not something that you actually have to process? Alright, now we can go to Harvey's. And then maybe we go on an adventure, or I can open up the island. I've only got like half an hour left though, so. I feel like Friday's actually a little bit more quiet today than normal. Oh. I don't know where to put that robot, so he's kind of just there for now. We'll figure out where to put him later. He's just my show-off bot. How can I help you today? I want buys towards online play. Wait, did I do visitors? I totally went in weird mode. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to autopilot. I want to go to Harv's. I want to go to creepy Harvey's. Creepy island of creepy. I made these dull people of all the villagers in your town. You can place them however you want. Here's some cameras you can use. Thanks, Hobby. I didn't really need that. Don't worry, I just do it on my own time anyway. Hobby, that's a bit creepy. Big weird dog. I miss when he just ran the trailer park. Hold on. Whoa. Look, they've got the party background. I haven't seen this. I think this is the one for birthdays and stuff. Today's theme is a cute one. Pink and white. Here we go. You ever have those days where you just kind of feel slow? Kind of having that. I love how little you have to do with this. I literally just put out the Christmas set for that one. You get lucky if you got the pink one. We're almost at like 100,000. Now I'm trapped. Yeah, enjoy being stuck in tables. You don't feel like that's so often as well? Right. Let's open the town, and then let's go do some house stuff because I need to figure out my basement. Right, online play. Basement. Gonna do the basement. Gonna get the basement. Squish. More the merrier. The more the merrier. Do you feel like, in America, do you guys feel like you consume much British entertainment? Or not really at all? I started watching Paddington Bear. I started watching Paddington Bear with my girlfriend. Yes, I watch a lot of kids things. And I'd never seen it, and I'm surprised because I really quite like it. Oopsies. Yeah, it's very much feels like the British style humor. Like, feels like you're watching a British kids cartoon and things like that. And I really thought it would be very Americanized, because a lot of movies sort of end up that way. But I'll put it this way: it kind of, you know, the charm that the Harry Potter movies have, kind of has that because it's got a whimsical element to it, and I really like that. Depends on what you're doing and what you're playing. Yeah. Sword and Shield is based in the UK. I guess so. It's a pseudo UK. And they have weird localization, like, speaking patterns. I'm gonna say, like, voice acting, but it's the game's not voice acted. Alright. What do we want to do with this room? Guys, what do I want to do with the basement? Give me a... I need a suggestion for this room. Should I just make this the extravagance room? Do I like Mr. Bean? Yeah, I love Mr. Bean. Grew up with Mr. Bean. The cartoon was actually quite good too. I know, so it's a funny thing because they're obsessed with Mr. Bean in I think it's Germany? Is it Germany? And so pretty much if you go on a plane flight there, or if you go on like particular TV channels, you'll pretty much always have Mr. Bean on. Apparently they're just obsessed with it. It's like there's this Christmas movie that everyone's obsessed with as well. Oh, Dingo's on his way. That tall building there, you gave it to Drago. What? You gave him the pagoda? Can he even fit it in his house? I'm not trying to get into a wedding hall, Armin. I feel like Dingo was just waiting for me to open my town. Silently watching, waiting. It did? He did put it in your town. In his house, rather. That's cool. Did it get shrink down, or did he just move stuff out of the way? Like, it's pretty dang big. Ooh, I can tell it's almost lunchtime. I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, this will be. I won't have my gates open for too long because I'll probably go get lunch in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes? 20 minutes? Yeah. And then yeah. I felt like I needed to get as much daily stuff done as possible. Not daily, island crafting stuff, because I can't do it when the gate's open, but I can do some house stuff as long as people are not in my house. He switched the ironwood kitchenette with the ironwood DIY bench. Oh, okay. Just to put something smaller. Pretty sleepy. I mean, it's probably pretty late, Alex. Oh, whoa. Oh, more people on their way here. We got a teleporting dingo. Then someone else arrives. You're on your way, Flair? I think it's the first time you've come to my island. Shadow. Widely accepted walking dictionary. Drake Ruins. Some of the titles you guys have. I don't think I've changed mine. I don't even remember what mine is. You have a southern island, don't I? Yeah. I thought for a second that I thought you meant that I had an additional island attached. Oh no. Oh, that was weird. Froze for a sec. Not often that happens. So I was watching Binging with Babish last night, and he did French toast. And I had a moment there where I was like, okay, so my understanding of what French toast is completely been shattered now. I always thought it was a savory dish, but I've now learnt that it's actually meant to be a weird sweet dish. It's actually custard bread. So it's kind of like pudding in a weird way, like British pudding. But yeah, it's totally didn't know that. And I don't know if that's like an Americanization of French toast, making it into a sweet. But as far as I always knew, it was like eggy bread, not custard bread. Title goes back to something in IRL. It's good if you always have like something where you like in reference real life things. I don't really know if I have too many things like that. Like, I have lots of little stories, but I'm not really the type of person that's like I'll have like a huge, and you got a crazy pimp outfit going on. Got too many flowers now? Yeah, I'll give you more flowers. I have infinite flowers. Oh, nice! I like that hat. Oh, it's part 6. Not Josuke. Jotaro. When he's strangely skinny for some reason. You gonna go to bed in a bit? Ooh, enjoying the stream? Glad you're enjoying it, man. I don't know what that is that just, I think that's just normal Jotaro. You need the pants though. Part 5. There's many Jotaros. There's many Jotaros. But I was debating about turning this one into a Jotaro or a Josuke, but the problem is that my hair is brown. Josuke's got sort of blue hair, so I can't really do that. Oh, is that meant to be Josuke? Oh, it's his school outfit, I see. Theo. Still need green boots for this. Remind me that next stream I might have, I need to fix up these boots. So my plan is I'm probably going to do tomorrow. So I'll do Monster Hunter tonight, and then I'll do Monster Hunter in the morning, and then Animal Crossing after. So I'll just keep alternating. No idea what that is, but it looks like a little pudding cake. Very hungry right now. Yeah, I haven't binging with Babish is funny because it kept getting suggested to me, and then I started seeing more and more reference stuff where it was like it's referenced. He makes food based on like TV shows and things. Oh, it's Johnny. Oh, that works well with your hair. But you do know there's a problem here. You're standing. If you're Johnny, you're meant to be lying down on the ground. Johnny can't stand. Oh, it's a big boy. What did I be today? I like the Johnny though, that works. I think that works well with your hair. Yeah, like, I got baited in by watching, like, I can't even remember what it was. It was like a reference food, and then I watched a whole heap more, and then I watched a heap more. Because he's very entertaining. It's understandable why he now, like, has so many viewers for his videos, but he's a very good entertainer. Oh, I think you're a bit confused here. Vivian wanted to leave and you did not like it? Yeah, you were saying that you were like thinking of giving it to me, but I don't have any space right now. Oh, look, hang on, I'll show you. Look who is in my town. If you really want, which I'd be surprised if anyone would want, but there is in the campsite. This. Really want a weird fortune-telling hippie gorilla with a donut. And a monobrow, I only just noticed as I walked out. Theo face paint. Oh, it's got like his headband and stuff. I love it, it's got the crotch. You need yellow pants. Where you gotta get some yellow pants going. Heck no. Yeah, you want that gorilla, don't you? No, you do. Someone take this gorilla off my hand. Gorilla. You find anything you like, Flair? Also, cannot give other animals in campsite. What do you mean, Armin? As in people can't take the campsite animals? I thought they could. I thought as long as I don't talk to them and haven't, like, rejected them, they can still come to my island. Can I put weeds on the beach? I don't think I can. Oh, I can put weeds on the beach. Well, what do you know? Didn't realize that. I need to put some socks in this outfit. I only just noticed. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like not having socks on, and the socks need to be like really high. Like they need to be how do I phrase it? Like they're not like knee-high socks or anything like that, but like there needs to be a bit of sock there. I'm stupid. Ouch, Armin. Jeez. Got a friend's request. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Kinda hungry. I guess that makes sense, it's lunchtime. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about food. But yeah, I was thinking of making that French toast for lunch. Like it's basically like custard bread. But the problem is, it's I don't have any bread. We don't usually have bread in the house. We're not like a bread family. Where did you guys go? I suppose I ran off to do the weeds thing, but I have no idea. You guys in the store or something? Yeah. So, can't do that. I don't really have anything that I can replicate that, so I have to figure out a different thing for lunch. I was looking forward to eggy bread. Eggs are a funny thing. I really like eggs, but I find that sometimes like it just, at times, like that flavor can just be so overpowering. Should I put some bushes here? I feel like I should put some bushes here. I'll just make this less, like, oh, did it again. Should go get lunch, I know. Dang pink camellias. Here's Alex. Thanks for tuning in, man. Will enjoy my lunch, whatever I have. I think it'll be something boring. Usually just ends up being like yogurt, fruit, and crackers or something. Oh, excuse me. Little yawny today. I have no idea if these ones behind here are gonna grow, but give it a shot. Holly. Holly is always a good filler. Maybe we do the same here. You'll stay to talk to Rainbow? Is Rainbow actually there, like in terms of like just lurking? Dingo wants your attention, Armin. Can I put this? Yeah, whatever, that'll do. Let's see. Where are you guys? I have no idea. I run around the island. I can't see you. I'm gonna chase you with my golden axe. Cody, what? Oh, you have yellow pants. Nice. Hang on, move over here. Oh, you got the pillowy pants. Nice. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what you should have. Kore wa Dio da! I don't need the world. I can stop you with this axe. Yeah, protect me. I choose elephant stand. Has there not been an elephant-like stand? Then again, there's not many anamorphic looking stands. Anthropomorphic? Is that what I was looking for? Probably. Claire, where you at? I just thought of something I want to do over there, and I'll do that later. Magician thread. Oh yeah, he's like a bird. There really isn't many though. Tower of Grey, he's a fly. That doesn't, I don't know if the early ones are less sort of like that because the early stands are very much like Araki trying to figure out what the hell he was doing. So you just get lots of like weird ones. Man, oh man, have you guys read? You guys aren't gonna. If you're not reading the manga JoJo right now, that's fine. But if you don't want spoilers, then I don't know what I can do here. But holy heck, the latest chapter. I have lots of issues with part 8. JoJo Lion is all over the place. It is not good. This is by far the worst arc Araki has ever written. But the latest thing that's happening in it is they're being chased by this person for a very long time. And it doesn't make sense. It's super wonky. It's very Araki. Like, you're just like, I have no idea what's going on right now. But it's gone on for a little too long. But like, the new, it turns out the bad guy that they've been trying to hunt down. Turns out they're a stand. We thought they were a person. Turns out it's a stand. Ugh, what a stupid thing that happened. Oh, thanks, Flare. No, it's okay, Flare. You don't need to water those ones. If you wanted to water any for me, I would appreciate these ones over here. You don't have to. What? Poochie. You have a costume for Poochie? No, Poochie's from part 6. Guy with Maid in Heaven. No, that's the part 6 guy. I'm talking part 8, so JoJo Lion. Not great. It's really funny because I follow a couple of JoJo sort of YouTubers, and they really like part 8 for some reason, and I don't know why. So I'll put it this way. So after part 6, the series takes this weird like recreation thing of it tries to redo old arcs or re-reference old characters from it's another dimension and it's a different timeline and crazy shit happens. But so example, in part 7 you have a character that you have a alter version of Dio and you have an alternate version of Jonathan. So part 8 is alternate Josuke and alternate other stuff and Kira. But yeah, it brings in a whole new other characters, and it doesn't lean heavily on the old stuff because Araki mostly seems to have forgotten a lot of stuff. But yeah, super duper wonky. 7's fantastic. 7 is probably the best arc he's ever written. Diego, yeah, I really like Diego. He's a good character. He's probably better than Dio, personally. He has a lot more going on than Dio, who is just angry guy. One day I'll make a perfect snowman and not have these melty boys. Look, there's three boys here. Thanks, guys. The handle does a world though. I kind of feel bad because it's like I'm about to finish the stream, guys, and you guys are watering my plants. Like I don't want to kick you out, but I do need to finish up in a moment. No, this is all you need. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, white mage. That's cool. Everyone just being little chimps. Mythical Doctor. Nuclear Linoon, what? Everyone has a police officer these days. No more COVID outfits, we're getting police officer outfits now. Like you've labeled all of them with versions. Oh, I like that one. That one's cool. Was that a custom umbrella or? Can't see, you'll have to turn it around. Did you just poop out a skeleton? Oh no, it's just a flower one. Is that custom? I don't think it is custom, is it? I withstand your power of axe because I am Star. Star Platinum. Star World. Exquisite Parasol. Oh, okay. Isn't there a red version of that one? I don't know if I've seen that one. I love that. Oh, it's actually got a really nice wood top to it. No, is that just the lighting? But it looks like there's a little like white thing on top. It's hard to get the camera sometimes. All right. Oh, is that my Nook's place? Oh, okay. See, I haven't gotten all the umbrellas yet. I have like a heap of them, but I sort of stopped buying them because I never use them. This one's probably the best one though, if you've ever seen this. And we have to wait for him. We're getting the slow reveal as the face turns around. The ghost umbrella. I like the ghost umbrella a lot. It's annoying that you can't. I wish you could rotate manually. So you could look at it faster. Have like that one. I like the paper parasol. I love the chic one. There's that thing of we don't have enough people that play with that like gothic stuff, because I love like gothic Lolita, very good as a style. I didn't know I had the snowflake one. There's a little bear one. I don't really have any good backpacks. I think the best backpacks are the Travelers and this one and the log one. When leg go punch you die, I die. True. Ah. Being injured. Happening? I got a beep boop, but I didn't know what the beep boop was. Please close window. Okay. Whatever you say, window. See ya, Flare. Alright. Probably a good time to finish up anyway, because I need to go get lunch and stuff. That's the only problem with Animal Crossing, is I always go over time, because I end up hanging out with you guys. But that's fine. I've given myself like an hour break, so... I'm freezing. Carmen summons Rainbow. And... She'll probably appear later. I would imagine she might be around later. Alright. I'll finish up now. I'm gonna get lunch. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna send you home, Dingo. I'll be back with Wonderful 101, and then some Monster Hunter later, I think. Armin is trying to summon the rainbow. Alright. I always feel bad ending the session. That's how it's got to be. That's how God do. That's how you God do. Puka skippity do. I don't know if that. Sing some Carmen, sing some what was it? Barbershop or whatever. Maybe that'll work. I'm gonna get lunch. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll be back in an hour for not Animal Crossing. Wonderful 101.